Have this feeling, haven't felt for so long. Took a hold of me and won't let go. I've been sleeping, caught me off my guard. Cause you're in my space and now I'm so. Pull me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me to open. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Shot Won't let you touch me, won't let you go to my head. Cause I know I'm dealing with the devil. But I'm standing with my heart in your hand. And I'm too deep into win this gamble. Pull me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me to open. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything.
Hey, hi you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Cruise Day Tuesday. I'm Nautical Nurse Nancy.
Anthony.
Awesome, Anthony.
It's also Taco Tuesday, but
It
we didn't
is.
have tacos.
No, we had spaghetti. We had pasta because it's good. Because I needed to use up some extra pasta sauce. So it's so good to see everybody here. Thank you everyone for coming to the live stream. And man, my live stream is going kind of wacky. I don't know. It's not showing up my actual numbers out there. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. I know Tony and Don, Family Vacations, are still doing a little bit of live. So I'm hoping that some people might come after that. I don't blame anybody who wants to listen to them. They're giving the cruise news about the CDC. They're always so informative.
That should be the focus.
Get us cruising. But thank you for being here, anybody who is here. And happy Easter after the fact.
No, it's still the Easter season.
Yeah, it's still Easter, it's the week after, but
No, it's still
yes,
Easter season.
Easter lasts till
Goes into the end of April.
as it should, because it's my birthday month.
Until the Ascension. Ascension Sunday is the last day of Easter.
There you go. He always keeps me in the loop for what
is.
season it is. I have a hyacinth up back here. It is smelling.
Oh,
if
that
you
smells
guys
so
had smell-o-vision, you could smell this plant. I mean, I tell you what, I got it before it bloomed, and then here, you guys, check it out.
Check it out.
Smell it. Oh, it was one of those that you got to like see as it came, and then all of a sudden the flowers came out, and oh man, does it smell good?
Always stop and smell the hyscinth as long
Always.
as it's a plant and not a woman.
Yes, you'll get in trouble if you're smelling hyacinths and it's a name of somebody. Especially, what is it, the bouquet or the buckets?
Yes.
That was the English show.
BBC.
Yes. What's the name of that?
I
Oh
forget.
man, a BBC show with their last name
Keeping
was
Up Appearances.
yes. Their last name was spelled Bucket, and she always said bouquet. It was great, and her first name was Hyacinth, I think. Anyway, let's say some hellos to the people that are
Hello,
here.
people.
Thank you so much for being here, everybody. First, got to say hi to the Mod Squad. So that's Derek and Gregory, D&G Explorers, and Blaine, Rayleigh Creative Travel, and Anthony Simone.
Don't forget the Anthony.
Don't forget the Gator, Anthony the Gator Simone. Thank you guys so much for being here. Okay.
She has the camera positioned a little lower tonight.
Uh-oh.
So if I go and tap her on the leg, you guys can see it.
You guys are going to see it. Uh-oh. I don't want it to be too low. I could always adjust the camera a little bit. All right. I want to see if I'm going to jump to the bottom of chat. It looks like chat is going. Oh my goodness. Yep, looks like everybody's talking amongst themselves. That's good. We're going to just kind of snuggle up. There's no fire in the fireplace. In fact, I'm in a tank top because guess what? It's like summer weather here. It is crazy warm in Wisconsin.
Over 60
70s.
degrees.
It was like in the 70s today.
Yeah.
It was
That's
so,
when the shorts come up.
so
over 60.
nice. Shorts and cleaning, open the windows. It was so beautiful in Wisconsin today. How's your guys' weather? I hope that it's doing well. Oh, if anybody punches in early, I've been having issues with my picture on the live stream showing up. I have to always renew it. So if you wonder why there's 3 gray dots, just bear with me. I'll get it eventually. It may not show a picture till after the live stream. So it's something with YouTube. If I post the live stream announcement out there, then before the live stream, I have to renew my photo or something. It's kind of goofy, but I have noticed it lately more than ever. So when you schedule up a live stream, I see MGM Family Travels is in the house. Anthony Simone, I said hi. It's so good to have you. Jeffrey Resendez, loving those sunset pictures. Thank you so much for sharing. I can't believe how many different shades of that sunset you can get. I just love sunsets. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Bill Leach is in the house. Bill
Hello, Beach.
Are you calling him Beach?
No, Bill Leach. Did I say something wrong?
Well, we'll just combine you to say Beach.
Sometimes I go from A to Z a little too quick.
We're Nanthony, and we'll call you Beach.
No
Not
offense,
like
man.
in a bad way.
Just the brain not working, processing to the mouth.
Bill lost a cruise today, so there was an announcement of some Carnival cruise cancellations. Did anybody else lose a cruise? I'm sure that
June,
some.
right?
Yep. I'm sure that there are some people in the chat that probably
bad.
lost some cruises.
Yes.
I'll try to keep up with the chat as best as I can. Rich P is in the house. That's
Hello, Rich.
Penar 10. That's my
Yes.
beloved Penar 10. But
That's
now
Penar
he's
10.
changed to Rich P. So thank you for reminding me that you're Penar 10, because in my head I think of Penar 10 as your name forever now.
Yes.
Forever. It's goofy with usernames. I can't just be Nancy. I'm going to be Nautical Nurse Nancy now forever. Not really. Oh my goodness. Then there's Blaine. I see Blaine is feeling a little bit better, so that sounds good. Was Mallory also sick? He said we are hanging in there, so I bet that Mallory was also under the weather. Rich asked what time it is in our neck of the woods. It actually is 9 o'clock. Well, we start the show at 9 p.m. our time, but I know it's Eastern. It is 10 p.m. for sure. He was asking if you were going to be shirtless. He almost had to be shirtless because he did put a little pasta stain on his shirt. It looks pretty good. It goes past my approval. There's
not even there.
There's Sarah, Q's Cruisers. Remember when we called them Cuss Cruisers?
Yeah, I know.
Cuz Q's. It's so fun to have grown closer and have met you and hung with you. Sarah and Bob, so good to see you. What were you going to say?
Oh, nothing. I'm
You were going to say, Diane is in the house, sister.
You know,
Good to
spaghetti
see
does
you.
get on shirts just all by itself. It jumps.
Rich P has his vodka and 7-Up, and Diane has vodka and
good.
sugar-free
I
fruit
like
punch.
vodka and Mountain Dew.
I am representing beach life tonight. So there's a nice little glass that I got from them, and a little bit of Mike's. Yes, Mike's. Surprise, surprise.
Those, don't we, that
Yes, yes.
We're not going to say whose, but I broke one.
Happened to, it jumped out at him.
It did. It jumped.
That's what happened. I think we
I
talked
said
about
something
that.
on the counter and it jumped.
Yeah, glass all over the place. So they're very nice glasses. Those
beautiful
pint
glasses,
glasses are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Paul Vines is in the house.
Paul.
Hey, good to see you. Chris Goo. Bonjour. Bonsoir. That's it, because that's good evening, I think. Bonsoir. It's not bonjour. Bonjour is good day, I think, or yes, like greeting in the day, and then bonsoir is greeting in the evening. I'm learning. And you can't say mon ami with a E at the end unless it's a female.
Right.
So you have to say mon ami with just an I. I'm learning, Chris, very, very slowly. Oh, man. Let me see. Holly Ayers, your hair
Holly.
looks terrific, my dear friend Holly. So good to see you. I hope you had a wonderful work day. These days are always such busy days for Holly, and she comes and says hello to us in our chat, and I'm very, very blessed by you, Holly.
Jonathan Shepard, hello.
Hey, Jonathan, good to see you. I know Anthony says that we have to get through all these hellos. There's D&G Explorer saying,
that's part of it.
Dilly, everyone.
This is about
a
community.
Hangout. Yes.
Yeah,
oh,
sure
my
what it
goodness. Absolutely. Carla, now I'm going to call you Carly. No, Carla McClendon is also in the house.
Hello,
and
Carla.
This is where the chat just started. Larry and Elaine are
nice.
also in that house.
And
hey,
Lindy
Larry
Lou.
and Lindy Lou.
Hello.
So good to see you. We get to cruise pretty soon with Sarah and Bob and Larry and Elaine. I can't wait on Adventure of the Seas. I always have to remember the beginning of the alphabet. So it's like,
we're
that's how I
bypassing
remember
certain
it.
three-letter organizations.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. Oh, man. I mean, I feel like I feel like all this talk.
Can't do cruising.
I feel like all this talk is getting somewhere, though. I feel like it's happening, like it's just bubbling up, ready to burst.
That's their
and all
name.
of a sudden it's
Can't
going
do
to.
cruising.
I know, you're goofy. You know, he means the CDC. We want to cruise.
I didn't say
we
that.
want to cruise. Christina V is also in the house. Hey, good to see you, girl.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Christina.
I have quite the lineup here. I have this live stream, and then for those who want to stay up extra super late, just a little bit later, I have a premiere. And I had a little bit of issues with the premiere, so I'm not
It's
sure.
a fun one.
I'm not sure whether it's going to go or not. So that's also going to be adventurous because I had to make some alterations to it. One of my songs completely did not come over into it.
And when
it
you're
was in
watching,
my
just
editing.
look for the...
Don't. We'll talk about that later. Oh, man. All right, we'll talk about it now.
No, later.
All right.
Save that one.
Okay. But yes, my editing software had this music, this song all the way through, and it is completely out of my YouTube video, completely out on the replay. So bizarre. So I had to throw something else in there. I don't know if it's going to work or not, how the levels are going to be. It's part of the creative process is what I figure.
Mm-hmm.
So
And the computer taking
thank you
over.
everybody for being here. Karen Griswold is in the house.
Hello,
Good
Karen.
to see you, Karen. Tina and Rick Spencer. All of my peeps here hanging out. It's so exciting to talk about going cruising again.
Puppy the Cat's here. Hello,
And
Puppy the Cat.
Mama D, Incognito, is also
Hello.
here. Puppy the Cat, you're supposed to say meow. No, that's Crazy Cat Traveler likes the
Crazy
meow.
Traveler.
Puppy the Cat, we actually get to talk a little bit here and there on Marco Polo with. So, yeah, it's fun to be able to meet her now and
I know
then.
who that
And
is.
Dee says, I'm still awake. Good, go figure.
Yep.
I love seeing everybody saying hi to each other. Everybody's just chatting
Yep.
back and forth.
Definitely chat
That's
back
what
and
it's
forth.
all about.
Ignore
Kelly.
us. Stay attention to the conversation out there.
We'll just keep saying hi.
We're just in the background noise.
We're here to
Just-
hang out.
Yep.
No, we'll
we
talk
really
about cruising. I want to talk
Just
about
nice.
cruising. Kelly Spencer's in the house.
Hello, Kelly.
Good to see you, Kelly. And Susan White.
Hello,
Dylan is in here. You're only a shot away. Da-da. You should see me on Go Dancing to that every time. I love that song. It kind of gets me all psyched for the live stream. Totally gets me psyched.
Sometimes
up.
we should kind of like have it like in like a fade in just so you can see us kind of going.
Yes, like a longer. Oh my goodness.
We look like bobbleheads.
Oh, well, we're something or other.
Yes.
I think if you can, however you dance, you should be able to move to the music.
It's hard to dance in a chair.
Sitting or not, you can definitely move
hard.
to the music. Susan White says, hello, everyone. Hope you had a good Easter. Definitely.
Kevin Brubaker's here.
Oh, Kevin Brubaker is in the
Hello,
house. Hi, Kevin. And Tony Jackson. Hey,
Hello,
handsome.
hello.
Good to see you, Tony. Oh, man. Kimberly Ryan is also in the house. Speaking of Kimberly Ryan, we got something special from Midlife Crazy, and I thought I'd do a little unboxing right here, right now. Let's do this.
Well, I'm going to say hi to Dylan Seaman.
You can
keep
keep on
here.
saying, I said hi. Oh, keep on saying hi to all the people here.
Yeah, Deborah Blankenship. Hello, Deborah. How are you doing?
Something.
And let's see who else.
Let's see.
Sherry.
Oh, Guillotine.
I can't read it.
Giaquinto. We met Sherry in Vegas.
We did.
Sherry Giaquinto, and we might be meeting her on Adventure of the Seas. It's looking like it's going to happen. Sherry, make it happen. Make it happen.
Go NASA.
All right. So from Midlife Crazy, Brad and Kimberly. They said, as always, thanks so much for your support. We so appreciate you.
Thank you.
They're always having giveways, and this was a
nice little personal message. If you couldn't see it down there, she was reading it down here, but it was really nice.
Hey, behave.
Let me read this.
Look at this. This is Midlife Crazy. It's a wonderful tumbler, and it says Crazy Crew on the back with YouTube. Oh, I love it, love it, love it, and it's pink. Love it, Kim and Brad. Thank you.
You know, from between the 1700s,
much heart for you.
Between the 1700s and the 1800s, they used to determine how crazy you were by the number of bumps on your heads. Well, we have some bubble wrap here that has lots of bumps on the head.
Yeah, that's just what you need to wear now. No, that's not a toy. That's not a toy.
It is for me.
You're gonna choke. You guys warn him. It's not a toy. Incognito asks if I'm still in my tank top. It's actually quite warm in the house still. Our house keeps our heat in, so I was almost going to put our fans on.
Yes, it's the advantage of 3.5 feet of insulation in the attic.
Just a couple weeks. This is the bipolar nature of spring in Wisconsin, because just a couple weeks ago we seriously had this fireplace roaring, and we haven't taken our electric blanket off of our bed yet, because seriously it will get down to freezing again. It is not past a frost warning. It's still, the cold crops can go in, but you're taking a chance with doing much more than that. That's what I have to say. SNE Terhune is in the house. I have not seen you before, I don't think.
Well, welcome.
So good to see you. I'm sorry if I have seen you before, but thank you and welcome. Thank you for being here and welcome to the chat. LED. It's so good. I know how it goes, LED.
Yes,
I don't
take a break
blame
a little
you
bit for
because of losing all the cruising, and that can be I know it's so depressing, but there's momentum,
We're your support
you guys.
Group here. We
There's
understand.
momentum. We're gonna get cruising again. We're doing it. Oh my good. Dylan C. Man says sound and vid is good right now. Thank you, Dylan. I so appreciate that.
Can you say hi to Diane Sanders?
Yes, that's my sister. She just got home from a Mexican restaurant. Ooh, nice. No tacos, but yummy fajitas. I love for a fajita when they bring that presentation out, and it's like, and it goes through the whole restaurant, and you're like, oh, they're getting fajitas. Don't you love that presentation when it's so steaming hot? I love it, love it, love it, love it. Life is good today, Ronnie. Hey, and that means Alma's not too far away. Much love to you both. Woo. You know, we would be in DR with you if we could do everything, the trips, everything. We will miss you so much. That was the choice. We had to hold out for cruising or do this trip, and then the timing also wasn't working.
Travels
Anyway.
with Cheryl and Ed. I
Hey,
don't think
yes, I have seen
Oh,
Travels
well,
with Cheryl
I
and
haven't
Ed
seen it.
before, at least in some other live streams. Thanks so much for being
Welcome
here.
here.
Welcome, welcome. All right, I think everybody else, I think we're getting caught up.
Well, we're up to 88, so we've added a few.
I think
So
that maybe
the rest
Lalita
of you who
Loca
have not
might
commented,
be. There's
get out there, just say hi.
Crazy
You don't
Cat
have to do
Traveler.
much.
You know what you say to Crazy Cat Traveler?
Woo!
No, that's Puppy the Cat. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what he means. I'll interpret.
Translate.
Meow. Oh, heaven.
The Plaque family ended up with a new kitten
Oh,
recently.
yes, yes. So you
Oh,
want to
very
talk
cute.
about that while I say
Yes.
Billy Fearon? Hello, Billy.
So Naomi, who hopefully most of you have met,
Mhm.
she's on the
It's our
actual
daughter
intro.
who had the major chest
Yeah.
surgery.
And she was on the video. You've seen her in there. So she ended up adopting a cat that was a stray in Egypt.
Egypt, an
Yes.
Egyptian,
It's and it's a
abandoned
Persian.
cat. Yes.
It's a purebred
But
Persian.
it's not a wild cat. Like
No.
she's so nice.
And she's a midget.
She
if you
is
can say
teeny.
that, right? Do we say that? We talked about
No,
that?
she's size challenged.
Size
Steve
challenged.
Morales says midget.
You said tossing midget last week.
No, that's Steve. That's Steve.
Yeah.
Size-
She's really
it's-
tiny.
Oh, height challenged. Vertically challenged.
Yeah,
that's
she's not
it.
vertical. She's
No,
horizontally
she is just
challenged.
very, very
I'm horizontally
teeny.
challenged the opposite way, but
Yes.
yes.
Oh my
But she is
goodness.
tiny, but she's so cute.
The
So-
beach life is in the house. Hi.
Hello, beach bums.
Hey, I'm representing tonight. Thank you so much
Yes.
for this. Absolutely, absolutely.
Yes.
Sherry, Awesome Sunsets Travel.
Oh, hello,
You
Sherry.
guys show Sherry a little bit of love.
Yep.
I think she's still trying to get her watch hours. So everybody go and watch Sherry tomorrow. Or after the premiere. Just put it on. There's
At
the
some
Down
point.
Under Cruisers.
Hello.
Oh, it was so good to pop into your lives. I've been
Yes.
missing them lately. It's good to see you,
Yes.
Sean and Alana. And the
Been
chat
keeping
had
up with some
jumped
of the cleanup from the floods down in
Australia, huh?
Yeah, so it's interesting.
There's
Lots of stuff
Larry
going on.
from Plump Travelers. Mary
Hello,
Klug.
Larry.
Oh, Wanda, Chiquita Bonita
Wanda.
cruising for food.
Hello.
Oh my goodness, it is hard to say hi to everybody.
It
Spikers,
is.
Crazy Adventures. I just want everybody to feel welcome. Midlife
Yes.
Crazy also in the house, so that's Brad.
We are really glad you're
oh,
all
man.
here.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Not
okay,
just to watch us, but because you can actually communicate and get a little
it is
support
pretty darn nice.
while yeah.
While we wait for the momentum of
Yep.
cruising, I saw Brittany Anderson,
While
Bezos
Can't Do
Travel.
Cruise is running.
Stephen Hayes is in the house too.
Hello,
okay,
Stephen.
now we got to talk about a little bit about the topic that I threw out there because I did throw a little topic out there. So it's so good to see everybody, though. I hope everybody feels welcomed, and thanks so much for being here. So, what's the topic? This is my time to grill Anthony and see if he knows. You know the topic?
Yeah, the purpose of electrical circuits in heating coils.
Yes! Let's talk electrical circuits and heating coils. Let's actually talk group cruising. Woo! That's what he meant, really.
It only says it right there. Not like I can't read.
Well, did you use that?
Questioning
Did you
me.
not remember? He had to use
Yes.
his cues.
Yes, I have the bumps on the head. I've taken them off though. by the way.
Just don't start popping that during our.
I was
You threw
popping
it
them.
off. So let's talk about group cruising and what it's like. What
Oh, yes.
I tell you, we haven't been on that many group cruises, but the one we've only been on actually one.
So I would say, the first thing about the group cruise is that there's a little bit of awkwardness if you've never met people before in person. Even though you're on chat, you're talking with them. The reality is everybody's feeling that.
Yep.
And
And I have something actually to show. I have a little video to show you that kind of shows that. So the one group cruise, obviously, that we've done so far is the Sharonetsy group cruise, but we have a bunch more scheduled. Yeah. And let me tell you, that awkwardness, though, goes away pretty darn fast. And you realize that
once you start bringing stuff up,
are a lot of fun. But this is like our first moments of meeting each other. I have a little video. I'm not sure if I'll show the whole thing or not, but this is the video that I wanted to show you from that time of what it feels like. All right, here we go. Here we go. Just getting B-roll because it's so loud. I'm not even going to try to interview people. Well, unless Steve's going to dance, and then I'm going to...
Make the rock star. You need a big one. You need big outfit.
All right,
welcome back.
So we just thought we'd fade back in. I made it a little bit long there, but you can kind of see like a little bit of the awkwardness. You're kind of like, okay, not sure how this is going to go or if we're going to get along or not. And the thing that is magical about group cruising, you are not strapped at the hip. It's not like you're bunking with these people. No. So if you don't get along with everyone,
go do the cruise.
Just do your cruise, and you can say hi to each other. As you pass by. There is no obligation to do all the activities, at all. And it is just supposed to be for fun. Mm-hmm. The fun thing is that you can count up together to this cruise and have some communication and kind of planning together. Mm-hmm. Then you meet, and there's a little bit of like, okay, what are these people really going to be like? Yep. Will I learn all of their names? I was still, names are not easy, so you struggle with them a bit. But it doesn't take long, and before you know it, you have like a cocktail party together, and then you're really starting to blend. You're really starting to feel more at ease. It's like you're just being yourself, and everybody on vacation wants to just get along, and it's a ton of fun.
Yep.
And there doesn't have to be like scheduled activities that you're all doing together. Yep. Like you can just kind of meet here and there and still have it a great time. So, we did like a cabin crawl together, but not everybody did the cabin crawl. Not everyone does all the activities on a group cruise, and you just figure what you want to do. It's your cruise, and there's nobody's going to shame you into not doing something or another. Like that.
Well, and the thing is that, so if you're extroverted and you know who you are, we don't need to go into it. If you are an extrovert, you've got to just kind of chill it back just a little bit, but find somebody who's an introvert and just slowly help them, right? And if you're an introvert, forgive a little bit the intrusions of the extroverts. They're going to be a little bit crazy, and you are a part of it just as much, and you can draw yourself in. But once you do that...
if you're comfortable being introverted too, it's okay. We've had people on vacations that we vacationed with who don't take part of everybody, and that's all right too. That doesn't mean that like you're wrong. What were you tapping me for? He was tapping me.
So and my point is that it's if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it's okay. You still have a cruise to go and enjoy, and the idea is to just try and at least get a little FaceTime, just so that you're known and be known, and it's all good.
I love this. Midlife Crazy says, "Oh, we are doing the cabin crawl, Nancy, Nautical Nurse Nancy. I need some medicine. I'll make yours extra powerful." those Jello shots were strong.
Yep. Couple of those and you're good for the night.
Oh my heavens. Oh. Sherry Awesome Sunsets Travel says, "I can't believe our group cruise got canceled. I really missed meeting everyone." And that is part of what we're trying to deal with.
Hang in there.
Planning new ones, planning new meetings. I definitely have hope for so many of the group cruises that we have for the future, for sure.
AJ's Love for Life.
Yeah, good to see you. AJ's Love for Life. And Linda Stover, actually, she says, "Love to party."
Yes,
you know what? I thought that parties for the longest time were wrong. It's so goofy, but actually there you can have a lot of fun, and you don't have to drink to enjoy yourself.
Yep.
Like, some people drink and have fun, some people don't, and you can still enjoy each other's company and have a great time. You know, that doesn't mean that you have to drink. No. And there are people that can't drink, and that is fine. I feel like people should take each other at where you're at and enjoy each other's company. That's what I think, for sure.
But the other thing is that you already have so much in common because you're on a cruise ship with people who like cruising. You've been in the community. There's a lot that you have in common with that. You don't need to necessarily get into the parties to do that. Just sit down and have a nice quiet talk with somebody, and that's
Chris
good.
says that he's shy, a bit shy at first, but then it goes away. I totally know how you feel.
Yeah,
I'm more of a one-on-one type of person. If I can just kind of talk, and then before you know it,
after the first 3 drinks, we're good.
I get louder and louder and louder, and woo!
That's not even the drinks.
Yes, actually. So there was this one. This is something that you've probably seen if you've been on my live, but this is what can happen, and this is without drinks. I did not barely have anything on board with this one. No, really not.
No winking.
So this is here's one little clip from the group cruise that shows how much fun we had. We're gonna jump in the cruise.
It's the cruise life.
So, you guys have seen that before, but that's how close knit you get. I mean, you just get to where you're really cutting loose and you're like, okay, let's just have fun together. And that's just a ton of, that's just part of it. So, Big G and Snuggles is in the house.
Hello.
Hey, good to see you. He says, or I'm not sure if you're a he or a she, quite honestly. It's Big G and Snuggles. So I think it's a couple. They say, do as much with the group or as little, but don't miss out on the fun group cruise or the fun groups that the organized stuff.
Cabin crawls,
that the groups
broken
organize.
runs,
Yeah.
slot pool, bar crawls, karaoke, morning walks at dawn. Yep.
So try to take part of, he's encouraging you to
morning
really
shots.
try to get there and enjoy each other's company, because that's part of the fun. Obviously, the more people that take part of that, the more fun it is. But I also want to say, it's what you make of it. So do what you want is what it's cruising the way that you want to do.
And you never know if you're going to have a great talk with somebody about electronics and heating controls. So that's it.
Oh, Lordy. Yeah. If you want to talk that, I mean, Anthony will just love to talk with you.
I have no idea what I'm talking about. I just made that up.
AJ's Love for
like
Life.
blinker fluid.
AJ Love for Life has a really good point. Cruisers do seem mostly super duper nice. And I
Yes.
think fellow vacationers have that in common. And that's where we found, even with the all-inclusives, like we love cruising because cruising gets that aspect of being out to sea. But vacationing in general together is something that it's like this community of people who really just want to lay back and enjoy each other's time together.
Hello, Positive Vibes Adventures.
Oh, Positive Vibes Adventures. Good to see you. Good
Hello.
to see you. Saying hello, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great
Yes.
night. Well, thank you for
Thank
being
you.
here.
Yes.
I see Trevor Bagagler.
And Visa's Travels is here, too.
Oh, Trevor
Raphael.
is back to stage 1 in Canada. Oh my gosh, I am feeling for you guys. I
heard that too. So
definitely am.
one of my customers was trying to get out for a vacation and got complete locked down. And she's like, oh, I got over it, but I can kind of tell she's got.
It's
she's a little
tough.
concerned
I'm
about
so
it.
sorry. I feel
for
really,
those.
really feel
Yeah.
for you guys up in
Yeah.
Canada. Absolutely.
Yeah.
ACA and ADA. That's how you spell Canada. Oh man, I do feel for you. It sounds like Chris Goo is giving Kevin Brubaker a little bit of grief there,
that
as
happens.
it should be.
Yes.
Dylan says relays
Kevin
and
needs that.
contacts. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. And the chat just jumped.
That's okay.
Gary Krebs is in the house. I didn't get to say hi to our friend Gary. Hello, Gary. And Don and Heather are in the chat. Good to see you, Don and Heather, Texans who travel. Awesome.
So one of the big things about going on these cruises when you're out there is that there are usually a lot of vloggers. So there's going to be a lot of cameras. There's going to be a lot of that
especially
going on.
lately,
Yeah.
that is something that
keep going.
if you do not want to be on people's videos, make sure that you make it known. Please make it known.
Yeah, make sure that it's known.
And that is something that can be respected. We can work around it.
Right.
And make sure that you're okay with not, being in it. Or if you get to feeling more comfortable, you can take it at your own comfortability level. But there is that I always want to show people in a good light, but I don't always show myself in a good light. There is that drunk vlogging aspect of things.
Yes, there is.
But you always try to have other people presented in a good light. Like you always want to have, you try to have people, you make your cuts so that you're not going to have somebody showing their underwear accidentally or something like that.
Well, but there's always editing, right?
That's
So
what
understand-
the editing is,
Right, right.
But that's what you do as an editor. You try to be respectful of other people. But
while
also,
the camera is on and it is facing you at times, you can just say right to the camera, I really don't want to be on video. And even though they're doing the recording at that time, almost all vloggers that I know that are very respectful individuals, they will not put you out. There is an editing process typically between it. Now that's not necessarily true of the live streams. If you're on a live stream, you do need to be a little bit more cautious with that if you're really concerned about that.
Yeah.
But if you're wanted in 48 states, definitely be careful.
stay off the live streams.
Right.
Yeah, but there's editing that goes on. But we want to know if you're a vlogger, we want to know if you want to be on camera or not. That's part of it all. And the other thing to that is being with people and not having like a camera in their face.
Right.
You have to know the limits of people and not be videoing all the
It's
time.
difficult once you get
just
inebriated, but that's where I'm saying you can at least try and tell the camera, because that person won't always be inebriated, hopefully.
No.
Maybe.
Hey.
But they
hey
hopefully
now.
will never always be inebriated while they're editing. So they should be able to help clean that up for you. But
Are you talking about somebody particular?
no.
Mike Jackson is in the house. He's saying, "Hey, Team Plank." He added an N to it. I love that. Hey, nice to see you, Mike. Good to see you. Good to see
Sometimes
you.
spell correct does that.
It's good. It's good. What do you guys think? Are you? Kevin Brubaker says, "I am in all the 50 most wanted. All the ladies love me." Kevin. You and your ladies you date too. I love it. Oh, Dylan says lives are different for sure. That's for sure, for sure.
Yep.
And Stephen Hayes says that you make lifelong friends on cruises. Absolutely, absolutely. Oh, you guys in the chat, you're cracking me up. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
So we do have a little preview of the premiere that's going to happen. Just a little clip from that. And yeah, when you have been celebrating with friends at a beach club that includes drinks, you might get a little, yeah, you might get a little like this. So let me show you my last little clip here.
Can you guys just sit on the donkeys over here really quick?
Teresa!
Come on, Lola. You're gonna sit on my young ass.
I thought your name was Rita.
Yes, I am Rita. Rita!
Sit on my young ass. Now you gotta say I love Mexico when I say three. 1, 2, 3.
Te amo, Mexico! Mexico!
Sit on my ass.
Okay, you guys, we found our magnet, and Kelly found a sweatshirt for Caitlin. So we have okay. That's enough of that clip. There, it goes on, and it gets worse. I get harder. It's harder and harder and harder to speak. Oh my goodness, we got a few super chats.
Well, hello.
Oh, Penarten.
Oh,
Rich
thank you, Rich.
Peace, gave $10 just cause I love you, Rich. Thank you.
Thank you.
You are so sweet. I can't wait to meet you. You better introduce yourself to me on a cruise or somehow whenever we meet as Penarten. And let me know if I can, like, I don't know, if I can hug you or fist bump you or how we can do that. I'm a hugger. Oh my goodness. And Midlife Crazy gave a super sticker. It's a pear, one of those pear stickers going
yeah,
number
jumping
one
up and down.
fan.
I keep thinking it looks more like a green
man.
M&M.
Thank you so much for
Yes.
this, Brad and Kimberly.
Appreciate
We really thank you so much for the super chat. And yeah, if you guys want to see a little bit more of that silliness, stay tuned for the premiere. It is hard when you've been at Mr. Sancho's all day. Like I
It's
I
hard
felt
to
like
stay
we were
sober.
doing pretty darn good. Well, the guy when we were driving into Mr. Sancho says, "Now make sure you leave here drunk and don't let me down." Or get drunk and don't let me down. I'm like, well, we did not let that guy down. I'll tell you that.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun, though. But like I said, you don't have to drink alcohol to enjoy. Now, you have to drink water or something. You have
need to
to
stay
in order to
hydrated.
survive.
Yeah.
And we were definitely hydrating for sure. Uh-oh. This is the Down Under Cruiser says, Shoeys are the life of the vloggers party. One needs at least one Shoey a day.
No, I don't agree with that.
He hates them. I'm okay with them. I don't mind. But yeah,
I get it for Rafi, and I get it.
Speaking of Rafi,
yeah. Oh my
perfect
word.
Spanish Shoey twin. See, I tried to.
Brother,
I was,
you didn't need to.
I
Thank
was
you.
trying to say amo Mexico, but it came out like me amo, like
amo.
I'm named Mexico, and I was like, in my drunk brain, I was like, this sounds like my name is Mexico, but I think amor, Amir is the name for, like for love. So he wanted us to say, I love Mexico. I was going to show him I could say it in Spanish, but it was not quite right.
Well, how better to say I love you than to take on the name of the country? Right?
I was like, this is not working. And I'm so loud. When I drink, I get so loud. What else do I do?
She has a little tell that tells you how much she's had. It's a regular tell too, and when she even tries to stop the tell, it happens more.
Yeah, it definitely matters. The more that I drink, the more that I wink.
She does.
It's terrible. So if any of you stay for this premiere, you'll see me winking in there. And oh my gosh, I'm like, oh my word, I can't believe I'm winking in this video. That is crazy.
I pointed that out to her like a year or so ago.
And I've been noticing it more. I just laugh at myself. Oh my goodness. Hey, there's See the World with Chris is in the house. Chris and Laura, good to see you. Absolutely. He put out a funny short today.
How's your mom doing? Let us know in the chat.
Sweet mama. Thelma, right?
Thelma. Yes.
Such a sweet lady.
Yeah.
Absolutely. TLC Travels is in the house.
Hello, TLC
Good
Travels.
to see you.
Yes.
And Daniel Fields.
Oh, Daniel.
Daniel Fields says, hashtag, only vloggers do shoeys.
Well,
Well, see? There you go.
I'm not really a vlogger.
It's what's needed.
Yes. I'm just
The thing
trouble
is,
on a camera.
on my next group cruise, is he going to let me bring the Shoey shoe? Or will it slip into the luggage?
Or into the ocean.
Oh, no. Sharon at Sea Travels is in the
Sharon
house.
at Sea.
Hey, Sharon and Jamie.
Hey, Jamie.
Exciting news with NCL today.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. So, do you know what the news is?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yes, I know what the news is.
What is the news?
The news is about NCL and who's going to be on NCL.
Well, it's that
that
they're
known?
cruising from the Jamaica and Dominican.
Yes,
so
that's what I'm
that
saying.
is so awesome. So we don't have all the scoop, but I have some ideas that there's going to be people on NCL down there, and on one of those
There's not gonna
those
be anybody on
areas.
NCL.
Oh man,
It's a ghost ship. They're just sending it out.
Hey, Steve Morales Gonzalez. Good
Go
to
ship,
see
man.
you. Hey, he must have known that we were speaking about him and the vertically challenged tossing.
I am vertically challenged.
No, we were talking about midgets, but we are not supposed to say that word. No, we're not talking about that. Actually, I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody out there. Sorry. Hey,
Me too.
there is Tom Beetle Bailey, TWF, traveling with friends. Good to see you.
Hello.
Big G and Snuggles asked if we've given Jamie training on the Shoey drinks yet. Oh my heavens, Jamie is adamantly opposed. He
Yes.
thinks it's gross. He thinks
I'm
it's
with you.
gross. And I
I'm
think
with you,
Sharon
brother.
also thinks it's gross. I'm embarrassed
We gotta
to say,
end it.
but you know what? It is what it is. It was a clean Shoey. It's not. It wasn't that bad. I only wore it a few times.
What? Do you know where shoes are made? Have you seen those places?
Hang on, Gary Krebs gave us a super chat.
Oh, thank you, Gary.
Thank you so much. Really
You
much
have no
appreciated.
idea what has been in that shoe prior to you putting alcohol in it.
Oh,
Even if it's,
man.
quote, brand new
That's right. It's the glue and the fuzz that makes you stronger.
or other things.
It makes you stronger. It's a tradition now. I mean,
Yes.
you can't. You gotta.
There are
do it.
certain people in the
Diane
world that are
wants to
attracted
know.
to certain things like shoes.
Diane Saunders wants to know what a shoey is. Shall I
No.
demonstrate?
No
for
demonstration.
her?
A shoey is where you take a disgusting shoe, you pour some really good alcohol in it,
You take
and
a
then
nice.
you drink it, and it tastes awful because you've just ruined it.
Nope. It's okay. So Diane, it's
It's like
after.
sticking celery in a Bloody Mary. What?
Zip.
It's like
Zip.
sticking celery in a Bloody Mary.
Okay. It's after it's started in Australia from some racers, some car racers, and they were celebrating after a race, right?
It's a
Wasn't
myth,
it
I
car
don't know.
racers? And then they didn't have anything they popped the champagne, but they didn't have anything to drink the champagne in. So one of them took off their shoe and used that as a cup. And that's
instead of the bottle.
the start of the Shoey,
makes
and
sense.
so it is a tradition. You know, you have
Racers
to
wouldn't know the
appreciate that. That's what a Shoey is. Steve said his ears were burning. Yes, that is correct. They're gross. Says Jamie and
They
Sharon.
are.
Oh man. Yes,
You
Wanda's
take
right.
perfectly good alcohol and destroy it by
Nope.
putting it in a shoe.
Wanda's right, because it tastes better from a red shoe. Believe me, it tastes better. You have never experienced it, Anthony.
Red
so
dye number 7.
we're not going to settle this here. Where's that from? That's from a long time ago from Cruise Wars. We're not going to settle this here. Oh my goodness. I remember watching. Do any of you guys remember Cruise Wars? I'm sure there's some old timers that remember Cruise Wars.
Should bring them back once there's cruises.
Brittany Anderson says, Shoeys are overly gross. I'm sorry if I have grossed you out,
Yeah,
Brittany.
D&G, there are cups in shape of a shoe. Now, those are semi-certified, right?
I do have a booty.
As long as there's good liquor in it, we're okay. Yeah.
I got a boot that Tiffany Longino sent me. Soon to be Tiffany Zippatelli sent us a booty, so I gotta drink out of that boot. Yeah, that glass boot. She sent me a boot. You know what I'm talking about now.
No, you were talking about a booty. I just was trying to figure out what you were talking about.
Yes, Crazy Cat Traveler says Cruise Wars.
Yes. A lot of people like Cruise Wars.
Oh yeah, it was awesome. What a
Yes.
fun time that was. That was a fun run for sure. I saw somebody in the house, random cruisers in the house. Did I say hi?
No, you
I
didn't.
think I have to say hi. Hi, random cruiser. Good
We're
to
just
see
saying
you.
random hi to random cruiser.
Randomly.
Yes. Hello.
Oh, Karen remembers Cruise Wars. Larry, Dylan remembers Cruise Wars. Oh my goodness. And Karen Griswold just wants to say booty. I love that. Oh my gosh.
There's an appropriate term there, right?
Yes. Actually, Daniel
what it
says,
means.
my shoe was hardly worn. Actually, the only time I wore that shoe was when I dressed up, and it was part of my Halloween costume way back when, this last October, when we were stuck inside during a tornado. And I wore that shoe in my costume. That was my costume shoe. That was the once. But he also thinks it's gross because it's still glue and shoe.
Think of the poor alcohol.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, heaven forbid that the poor alcohol should wake up and go, where am I? What did they pour me into?
How did we
Why
get
am I
off in
being
this
abused this
conversation?
way?
See, Diane says that she expects me to drink a drink from that glass boot next week. I will. I'll make sure
glass
I put
boot
it
I'm
out
okay
there.
with,
Travel Adventures with
As
Eric
long as
B
it's run through
says.
the dishwasher.
Travel Adventures with Eric B says he's never heard of it. Hey, good to see you, Eric.
Yeah.
Good to see
You
you.
don't need to, Eric. Yeah, you don't need to hear of it. It's a good thing.
Maybe Cindy Della's slipper before it was worn, says Mike Jackson.
Yeah.
That maybe. Stephen Hayes says a whole mess of drinks out there. Okay, you guys, before we're done here, we have a little bit of something to give away. So I wanted to just do a little giveaway. Thanks for being at the live stream kind of a
Yes.
thing. And
Are we doing a random number thing?
we are indeed.
Do I need my random number generator?
No, I'm just going to put it in my head.
I got one here.
Oh, fine. I was going to choose it, but you can do the generator. That's fine. So this, let's see, TLC Travel says fuzz makes you stronger. That's what I say.
99 max?
Travel Adventures with Eric B says you'd have to pay me a lot to do a shoey. Oh my heavens. Oh Lordy. Okay, no, we are going to do any number between 0 and before we start putting numbers in, I want to tell you guys a little of a story. So when we were getting snacks for our children in Mexico this last time that we were there at Rio Palace Peninsula, I was trying to get these authentic Mexican treats, and I have no idea why I actually got these, but I thought they would be something that my kids would enjoy. Well, they didn't want them, but they're Albanese. They're little gummies. So if you guys don't want the gummy snacks,
And they're not the laxative kind.
Yes, no,
They're actually
these
real
are
sugar.
not. They're real sugar.
They're real sugar.
There's
They're
a
good.
butterfly one, and then there is a sugar-coated little gummy bear one. Sour, sweet and sour. The start sour, stays sour. And had I read a little bit closer, I would have seen on the package right there, made in USA. What a dumb thing to do. I got home and gave these to my Hannah. I thought she'd like it. She actually doesn't like gummies so much. And she said, Mom, they sell these at my work at
these
Walmart.
are official U.S. made, Mexican sold,
back to America candies.
Gummies.
I hope they should still be good.
We have a whole travel voucher thing.
They're fat-free and gluten-free. Definitely not sugar-free. But they're expensive.
And low sodium.
They're
Because
actually...
I really hate the high sodium gummies. They're really, really awful. The
and
real high
and the
sodium
fatty
ones,
too.
Well, the fatty ones are okay. It's the high sodium gummies that really throw you for a loop.
We got to do this.
Right?
We got to do this. But anyway, I paid way too much. Well, then I got back and I found out that what I paid was actually less than what they sell them for at Walmart. And they're horribly expensive. They're actually quite costly. So if you guys want, we're going to have you pick a number. If you want the gummies, Griffin, Alyssa.
Oh, hello,
Griffin, Alyssa, and
hello.
Doug and Nikki are in the house. Good
Hello.
to see you guys. If you want some random gummies sent to you, please start putting in a number between 0 and 50 and put it in now. See if anybody wants any random
We'll see
gummies.
if it comes up.
I don't know if anybody wants any. Oh,
We do have a number here.
Yep. So we'll see if this starts
It's the
or
orange
not.
gummy number.
They got Mexican season, said Wanda. And
What, the high
premiere-
sodium ones?
See,
Oh, my
the
word.
premiere is coming up too. So I'm going to. There's a guess. Oh,
One guess
see
is
if
out.
we got a couple of guesses.
Yeah, that's
so,
good. Go.
Oh, there now we're starting with the guesses. Excellent.
Yeah, we're just a little delayed on
We
it.
were
That's
a little
fine.
delayed, so
That's
we're
all
still
right.
waiting.
So, yeah, we got it. We got
a
it.
winner.
We got it. We have a winner.
Oh, I'm going to. We got a winner, and we got to get to the next one. So,
Yes.
See the World with Chris.
See the world with Chris. You have
One
the orange
is
31.
The 31.
Something
there.
like this.
It is like there.
There
you
we
can
go.
see it. All right.
Orange 31.
We're going to give you off these sugared ones. And then the next time, go with another random generator. And I am just going to put, I'm going to put in the chat a few emojis here. And we are going to have one more giveaway. So it has to be after
What
my
emoji are you
emojis
picking?
here. I'm doing the
My
heart.
word, you should see what she put out there.
Do a number between 0 and 50 again. One more time to go with the little butterfly Albanese. And See the World with Chris. I believe I have your address. So awesome. Thank you guys for... Oh, look at Dylan Seaman chose the number 3.1 for pie. That is a nice
That's
nice
good, Dylan.
number.
Yes.
Okay, I think that we're still delayed, but we're
it's
going
coming out.
now, and let's see if we can
Yeah,
get
keep
somebody
going. Go
to be a winner on this one. Hang on a second. I'm looking for the number, still looking, and it jumped. Oh my
It
goodness.
didn't jump. That's
Wait,
fine.
are we still there?
Yeah,
Hold
we're still
on.
there.
I'm still waiting.
Coming towards the end of the night.
I'm sorry, boy. We got to get through this. Keep on guessing. See and pretty soon our premiere is going to pop out there.
Yes, it will. We should just probably randomly.
Oh dear. Oh, almost. Oh, I don't see it yet. I do not see the number. Okay. I'll tell you a hint. It's between 30 and 50. Let's go with that. See who has fast internet. I don't see it yet.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Between 30 and 50. Keep on guessing. Oh, this is torture. The Menti code.
The Menti code.
Oh.
I haven't seen
Oh,
it
I
yet.
still
21 to
haven't seen
50.
it.
Somebody put 21 to 50.
Oh, somebody was close. Oh, close again. I still have not seen it.
We're getting right.
There, Travel Adventures with Eric B. The
Eric!
number one.
You got him.
You got the butterfly Albanese, USA made, bought in Mexico.
So we don't have
candies.
much time left. So
We got a premiere coming. The intro to the premiere seems very much like the intro to the live stream. If it works, I don't even know if this premiere is going to work, but I'll see you there, you guys. Thanks so much for coming to the live, and
safe travels.
travels.
And
God bless. Take care, you guys.
Have a good night.